Previously.
I'm thinking about sending him a video, to let him know how I feel.
Paul didn't mention if he was going to take action against me, did he?
No, prison's been really good for him, actually.
I can't apologise enough for what happened at the trial.
No hard feelings. You guys are all part of Brad Willis's outreach program, aren't you?
Guys, let's get out of here.
Listen, I think you should add another interview. Therese Willis.
I just finished up the article.
Yeah, I can't wait for everyone to see it.
Hey.
Hey,
Have you seen your article yet?
I'm procrastinating because I kind of don't want to do it on my own.
Well, lucky I rocked up then. Come on, pull the page up.
I just hope my editor liked it and that I didn't mess up my first gig. Oh my gosh, there's my name!
Know Your Locals by Madison Robinson. Oh, congratulations. I'm so proud of you.
This isn't my work.
Everybody needs good neighbors with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbors should be there for one another. That's when good neighbors become good friends.
This is completely outrageous.
What?
Madison's article. Brad Willis, well known around town for his philandering,
Ow.
allows his loose morals to spill over into his work life?
What does that mean?
The kids involved in his Blaze outreach program have been running amok at the local community centre with reports of vandalism and underage drinking. That is an outright lie.
Why would Madison write this?
I didn't write this.
None of it.
Well, no, that's not true. Some of it is my work.
He's a champion of the innocent. If you need a dedicated, supportive lawyer, look no further than Jared Rebecki. Hello.
Oh, me next? Where's my bit?
There you go.
Right. Sheila Canning, manager of the Waterhole, blah, blah, blah. According to Sheila, she's often sought for advice. But if you heed the word of someone whose son is a notorious career criminal...
And whose granddaughter looted Lassiter's hotel only moments after the devastating explosion, I'd advise you to steer clear.
Constable Mark Brennan was removed from the investigation due to negligence. The same negligence that put an innocent man in jail.
How can the general public feel safe in this police officer's protection? Can you believe that?
Well, Madison is Paul's niece. Of course, Mark's profile is going to highlight everything he did wrong.
Do you want me to read yours and get it over and done with?
No, I'm not ready to hear it.
Okay, well, this one might make you feel a bit better.
If more young people were as thought-provoking and brave as Piper Willis, the world would be a better place.
Nice one, kiddo. Is it? I mean, she just slammed you.
Everybody's been thrown under the bus. What are they going to think of me now?
Well, not everyone. Not Piper or Toadie, and Steph's profile is inspiring.
Steph Scully is an upstanding citizen and a role model for young women.
It's just really strange. I hardly know the girl.
Steph's not as important to me as Brad and Therese. And Therese didn't get off lightly.
The truth is, I did the wrong thing by Paul. There's no denying it.
Yes, but you don't deserve to be shamed so publicly.
They'll get over it. I mean, it's obvious you didn't write this.
I am going to get every single newspaper I can find and shove them down that little upstart's throat.
Are you worried about losing your job?
I don't care about my stupid job. I care that I've hurt people's feelings.
Damn. I thought I'd see you sooner than this.
Yeah, I just wanted to wait until we were alone.
Oh, so you did see my video?
Yeah, it was really something. Can anybody else see that?
No, it's private. It's just for you.
Okay, so this means you've spoken to your parents about us.
Not yet. Look, I wanted to speak to Dad, but then he saw Madison's article and it just wasn't the right time. With the video, I wanted you to know how I felt about you.
Yeah, you made that clear.
Didn't you like it?
No, of course I did, but Just some of the stuff you were saying, it was a little forward.
I was just being honest and open. Isn't that what you wanted?
Definitely, but until we talk to your parents, we should just hold back a little bit.
Look, I wanted to talk to Mum, but she's been really stressed out with work. And I tried with Dad, like I said.
Pipes, I just don't want to stuff this up between us.
Me either. I'll talk to them today, I promise.
When I first read it, I was surprised. It wasn't the brief we discussed. But I'm happy you used your initiative.
You are?
The hard-hitting approach is so much better than some schmaltzy piece. But next time, run it by me first.
Of course. Thanks for meeting with me. My editor wasn't the one who made the changes to my article.
Well, did you tell her it wasn't you?
I'll lose my job. I don't understand. Who would do this to me?
Well, I don't think this is about you at all. Think about it. All the people who are attacked in that article have one thing in common. They all cross Paul. People like Piper and Steph and Toadie. I mean, they all stuck by him during the investigation, but all their profiles were glowing. Did he have access to the article before it went live?
I don't think so. Actually, yes. Last night, I went to make a phone call and I left my laptop with him.
Or was it password protected?
No. But Uncle Paul wouldn't jeopardize my career and turn people against me for payback.
I hate to be the one to tell you this, but that's how he operates. He's selfish. Doesn't matter who gets hurt along the way.
Paul! My article. There's stuff in here I didn't write and my editor didn't make the changes.
Maybe it got passed on to somebody different. Well, I know for a fact that the Star does have a very large editing staff.
And are you on it?
But what?
You did this, didn't you? You rewrote my article.
All right, yes, I did.
Why?
Because, Maddie, your article was lovely and it was glowing, but it just wasn't real. And I want everyone out there to know the real truth.
And hurt people's feelings in the process.
They never cared about my feelings when they put me in jail, did they?
You were the prime suspect in a double manslaughter case.
And I was innocent. Maddie, you have no concept of what it was like in there, what I had to go through.
But by doing this, you've just reinforced why people blamed you in the first place. And you've hurt me too.
Look, I was doing what I thought was right.
Then I think you need to reassess your idea of what's right and what's wrong.
You should sue. For what? The truth? Can't do that. That's what he said.
Yes, unfortunately, there's nothing that Therese or anyone else can do.
No. Oh, I'll go take this. Tom, hi. Yeah, I've got a fair idea who's responsible. I'll sort it out. Okay.
Mum. Oh, hey, I just want to see if you're okay after that article.
Well, I'm not really, but I will be. Listen, I've got to go. I'm busy. I've got to get my PR to sort out.
Okay, I know you're really stressed, but I feel like I never get to talk to you anymore, and I really need to.
Oh, is everything okay?
Can we just, like, sit for a second?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So after everything with Chaz, I've kind of been put off, boys.
Well, that's understandable.
Yeah. But there's this guy, and he's really nice, and we have so much in common, and I know that he'd never hurt me, and I want to start seeing him.
Oh, are you asking my permission?
Yeah, well, he doesn't want us to start seeing each other until you and Dad are both okay with it.
Wow, that's lovely. Is he a local? Do I know him?
It's Tyler.
I thought you were just friends.
Yeah, we are, but we've gotten close these past few months.
What do you mean by close?
Okay, no, not like that. Okay, he gets me and I get him, and I guess our feelings have changed.
Right. Well, you'll have to change them back because you're not going out with Tyler.
But we really care about each other.
Papa, we've been through this before. He is too old for you.
Okay, not anymore. I am so much older than I was when we first kissed. And you said that you liked him.
Yeah, I do. And I'll always be grateful for the way he helped you with Chaz and how he supported you after Josh died. But that doesn't change the way I feel about him dating my teenage daughter. Now, I'm sorry, but I've got work to do. I'm way too busy for this.
Right, so work takes priority over me, is that what you're saying?
You're not dating Tyler. End of story.
Why are you being so horrible?
No, I'm being a good mother.
Yeah, keep telling yourself that.
Hey.
Oh.
Okay.
Are you heading out? Do you want a shooting partner?
Well, did you notice the new place?
I love it.
And my chair? It reclines. It's amazing.
Oh.
Yep. So, have you spoken to your parents?
On my way to see Dad now. I just thought I'd swing past and say hi, soak up some courage.
You know, we really shouldn't hang out together until you've spoken to them.
Yeah, I know, but I really need this.
What are you doing?
Soaking up the courage, like I said. What's the matter?
Nothing.
Okay, were you tensing up? It's not helping.
No, I'm not.
Nope, just not feeling it. You're giving me zero courage. Try harder. Does this make you uncomfortable?
Uncomfortable isn't the word, Pipes.
All I'm asking for is a little bit of help.
You know, maybe I should speak to your parents.
Okay, no, I'll do it.
Well, you better do it quickly.
Okay, I'm gone.
No, Scott, listen. I know your daughter is upset, but if she wants to make a name for herself as a serious journalist, then...
What sort of person gets their own niece to do their dirty work?
Anybody ever told you that you're quite photogenic?
I followed procedure. I did everything by the book. Not to mention that everything pointed to you being responsible for the explosion.
Really? Well, if you'd bothered to look for somebody else, you wouldn't have been taken off the case, and your profile would have been glowing. Hang on a second. Is it? Fear and paranoia and guilt I see there?
This isn't a joke, Paul.
No, he's right. That article could ruin lives. You know, everything that was written about me and Mark and the others, you fed to Madison. You used her for your petty revenge.
I didn't feed Madison anything. I didn't need to. It was all a matter of public record. Yes, your negligence and your perjury. There's no secret. So if you're looking for somebody to blame, perhaps you should have a look in the mirror.
Oh, come on, Paul.
Do you know what? I would consider myself lucky if I were you, because neither of you were falsely accused or wrongly imprisoned, and that is what will really destroy a life. Now, why don't you get out of here, both of you? Go on.
So nothing's actually happened with you and Tyler?
No, Tyler wouldn't even think about it unless you and Mum were both okay with it, which is why I'm asking.
Look, I respect that you've come to me, but I'm not sure, Pops.
Okay, Dad, I know that Tyler's a little bit older than me, and that was the issue last time.
That hasn't changed.
No, Dad, but I have. Okay, I have grown up so much since then, and Tyler has been with me every step of the way. Like, when Mum lost it, and when Josh died, he was the only person I could count on. So, okay, not that I couldn't count on you, it's just you were busy with Ned.
I'm sorry I let you down.
You didn't. Okay, but Tyler means more to me than just a friend, and I want to be with him.
Does he feel the same way about you?
And he'd never hurt me. And Tyler and I have spoken a lot about how our relationship will work, and we decided that it won't, if we're not honest about it.
Well, that is very mature.
So, what do you think?
Have you spoken to your mum?
I wanted to talk to you first.
Talk to her. If she's willing to sit down and discuss it with the two of you, then so am I. Okay, that is not a yes. That is simply a discussion.
Got it. So Dad's okay with Tyler and I seeing each other?
What?
Yeah, I just spoke to him.
I don't believe this.
Well, he only agreed on the condition that you were cool with it.
I'm really disappointed in you, Piper. You went to your father when I explicitly told you that I wasn't on board.
You're not the only parent in this, and I knew that Dad would understand and listen to me.
I don't care how understanding he is. This parent is still saying no.
But you can't even give me a good reason.
Yes, I did. And by the way, I am appalled at your attitude towards me. You're not doing yourself any favours.
Okay, I'm sorry about before. I don't think you're a bad mother, okay? You're great, and I love you. It's just, it's really frustrating not being heard.
But I am hearing you. I just don't want you to make the same mistakes that I did at your age. jumping into things, getting your heart broken.
Mum, that's not gonna happen to me. Tyler is a good guy. Just please let me see him. Where are you going?
I'm going to find Tyler.
No, you can't do that.
Hey, if you're not going to listen to me, I need to find him and make it very clear that you're not allowed to see each other.
Oh, Mum, you're gonna make him feel like a creep. He hasn't done anything wrong. Just don't take this out on Tyler.
Fine. But we are not discussing this again. Understood?
Yes.
I'm so sorry, Brad. It wasn't my intention for you to come across like that in the article. It was heavily edited.
Right, I'm more concerned about what was said about the Blaze kids. You know, those kids have had a tough time as it is without people pointing the finger at them.
I can't change what was said in the article, but if there's anything I can do to make it up to you...
No, there's nothing. I've spoken to a lawyer and we are going to sue.
Sorry, I couldn't help it over here.
No, I was going to ask Toadie to represent us, but given that he's featured in the article, I thought it better to go with someone who's
I know,
neutral.
he wouldn't be able to take you on. You actually, you have no grounds to sue.
What?
Yeah, so can I just have a private word with Brad?
Sure. Again, Brad, I'm really sorry.
What was written about your outreach kids, it wasn't a misrepresentation.
No, there must be some kind of
No,
mistake.
I have photographic evidence of them drinking and vandalising on public property.
And who gave it to you?
It was an anonymous delivery. Now, I know this is disappointing and it pains me to say it, but you're not going to be able to train them at the community centre anymore.
What, you can't kick us
No,
out?
I have no choice. The kids are choosing to stick around after hours and it's disrupting people, including the pensioners.
We need that space.
Well, I'm sorry, my hands are tied.
And the council permits? Oh, that's great. That's good. Okay, that means we can be up and running in a few weeks. All right, well, send me the quote and we'll talk soon. Yeah, bye. Hey.
Hey.
Welcome to our new restaurant.
What?
Well, I've always wanted to convert this space, and Lassiter's has got a restaurant, so it only seems logical we do too.
Right, okay, that's great. Look, you and I need to have a little chat about Madison's article.
Ah, yeah. All right, come on, walk and talk. Oh, look at this. The council sent it over. Some kind-hearted secretary thought I might want it after everything I've been
Don't
through.
change the subject, Paul. I want to hear you admit that you tampered with the article.
I don't understand why you're so upset. Your profile was positively
Yeah,
sparkling.
well, Mark's wasn't. It was scathing. Do you have any idea what pressure that's put him under at work? He could lose his job.
His fault, I'd say.
No, hey, Paul, no. Mark's a great cop.
Oh, really? Well, if he'd done his job properly, I would never have been sent to prison.
I cannot believe I was stupid enough to think that you'd let go of any anger you had towards him.
And I can't believe that for somebody so savvy, you're standing there defending Mark's incompetence.
I'm going to defend him. He's my boyfriend.
Oh, what, is that the best you can do, is it? What, a robotic toy boy with
No,
blinkers
no,
on
you
most
are
of the
out
time?
of line,
No,
Paul.
no, big mistake being
No,
with
well,
him,
that's
Steph,
not
big
for
mistake.
you to decide.
Oh, you know what, you've been with him a few months and you think you know the guy? Well, you don't. You don't know him from a bar of soap. I do, and I know that he is rigid and unforgiving. Now, is that really the sort of influence you want in Charlie's life?
He's great with Charlie.
Oh, now maybe.
No, Paul, enough. My relationship is none of your business.
Just Step. I care about you. I care about you because you were the one that stuck by me when nobody else did.
Yeah.
And now you've made a decision involving you and your son. But I want you to think about this. Who are you really thinking about? You or Charlie?
Hey, how'd you go with Paul?
Not the best. Paul was Paul, evasive and shifting blame.
Yeah, not surprising. Honestly, I don't know how you work with him and what you let slide.
Please don't. I've had enough of him having to go at you. I don't want to argue with you.
He's just trying to wind you up. He hates me and he hates the idea of us being together. He's going to continue bringing this up and we're going to continue arguing
He's
about
got a point, though. I've been with you because I've wanted to be with you, not because it's been in the best interests of Charlie.
What are you saying?
I've been thinking and I've realised that you are the kind of person I want around my boy.
Really?
Yep. Charlie and I are lucky to have you.
Well, I'm not going to let Charlie down. Or you. Just please promise me you won't let Paul get in your ear.
I'm not going to let him manipulate and cause tension between us ever again.
Didn't anyone tell you it's winter?
Yeah, but there's still, like, UV rays, though, right? So you're not upset? Does that mean the chat with the parents went well?
Dad's on board, so we can see each other.
There is no way I told Piper that she and Tyler could be together. I said it was open for discussion, but only if you agreed.
Yeah, which I didn't.
So she lied.
I said no to any relationship, any discussion, period.
What about your mum?
I will talk to her, but now's not the right time.
There'll never be a time that I'll entertain the idea.
I cannot believe that Piper played us like that.
I'm surprised your dad went for it so quickly, without your mum being on board.
She will be. Once everything calms down and she knows that Dad's cool with it, it'll be fine. So, since Dad's cool with it, we should start seeing each other in secret.
Here I was thinking that our daughter was being mature when really she was sneaking around behind our backs.
Are you sure your dad's okay with us?
Yes. I want to be with you.
I want to be with you too.
So what's stopping us? Oh, it's happening.
Landed in my room, hot as the sun, darling one. Don't take off too soon. Neighbours should be there for one another. That's when